Hello everyone, this is Logan59XP, and today we are here to watch the February 2023 Nintendo Direct. It'll be starting in about 12 minutes or so we get a little bit of a start up here to make sure everything is in order. The stream is up on my end. I'm not making the mistake I made last February where I thought the stream was live, but it turns out it wasn't. And because of that, the entire reaction to stuff like the Booster Course Pass was gone. So I had to do that little discussion instead to kind of make up for it. But we're good this time. I've already checked. The stream is up. Hey, Antonia, welcome in the stream. And yeah, I'm doing good right now. And yeah, so obviously I put up my direct predictions up yesterday. So if you haven't seen that, then I guess I'll give you guys a quick rundown. Really, I'm not expecting anything crazy. I mean, especially as we're entering the twilight year of the Switch. This is not the final year of the Switch, but it will be the Switch's final year as like the Nintendo console. 2024 is when the Switch 2 is gonna come out. Um, so this is gonna be the Switch's final full year all to itself, even if it's not its final year. Period. But yeah, in terms of expectations, I'm really just expecting, updates and DLCs for the existing games like Splatoon, Fire Emblem, Xenoblade, etc. Stuff like that. I know there's been rumors of the Mario baseball game, and of course we'll get to see, hopefully, a more proper look at Tears of the Kingdom. We've all been waiting for the big blowout, where we'll really get to see what the game has to offer in comparison to the original, because that's the big thing everyone's wondering is, okay, Sky Island stuff, cool, new mechanics, cool, but what else is there? That's the thing. We really want to see that 5-year development cycle, be worth it, right? Because the game has taken just as long as the original to come out, despite being built on the same assets, the same engine, and the same quote unquote overworld. So it's kind of like, okay, what else is in the game that quote unquote justifies how long it's taken to come out, that kind of thing. I mean, the game's going to be good, of course, but, but still, we're very curious about that. And yeah, aside from that, that's kind of about it. Again, I'm really not, Mario Kart DLC. I mean, if you're asking me, what do I want to see? Yeah, Wave 4 for Mario Kart. Um, Getting to see the next Splatoon update with some new stages and stuff would be cool. Getting to see our first look at the big expansion, the big story DLC would be nice. And then yeah, and then a proper 5-minute trailer or something for Tears of the Kingdom where we really get to see more of what the game has to offer beyond the little we've seen so far. That's about all I really want out of this. Really, I mean. Actually, no, that's a lie. There's one other thing. The thing that I don't think is gonna happen, but I know there are people out there that think it's gonna happen, and that is a new mainline Mario game. Not a sports game, not a new Mario Party, not any of that stuff. Like an actual proper, real new um Mario title, like a sequel to Odyssey or something. I'm not saying Odyssey 2 necessarily, but just a new 3D Mario. Heck, even a new 2D Mario. I mean, how long it's been since we've had a new 2D Mario? It's been 10 years since New Super Mario Bros. New Super Mario Bros. U, which was a Wii U launch game in 2012. That was the last full. I'm not counting the Mario Maker games. I know the Mario Maker games technically count, but I'm not counting those. I'm talking about strictly full entries. We have not had one since 2012, and we have not had a full. Again, not counting Bowser's Fury. We have not had a full 3D title since 2017. And hey, if Breath of the Wild sequel can come out in 2023, I mean, Odyssey sequel, maybe not even holiday. Maybe that could be their holiday title. Maybe they can repeat history where Breath of the Wild was the first half of the year and Odyssey was the second half of the year. Maybe they can repeat that again. Or maybe they're just gonna save it for the next console, because that's kind of what I'm really expecting at this point. Is they're just saving it for the next console. Maybe a 2D game they'd be okay with putting out on the Switch, but their next 3D game they're probably gonna save as a launch title for the Switch too at this point. But again, who knows? We'll see. What are your thoughts on Shield's not watching Edward Norton recasting Arthur Phillips? I don't remember that happening, but I'm guessing that happened during the like the big like third party, the big fourth ball. Oh my god, I can't talk. I'm guessing that happened during the big fourth wall break at the end or whatever. I don't know. I don't remember that happening, but I'm sure it did. But yeah, so okay, there is one thing I am worried about going into this direct though. Something that I'm at this point I feel like is almost confirmed with how things have updated over the last few hours. But of course, for those of you who do not know, I did not mention this in the discussion yesterday because I recorded that before this thing leaked. But of course, I'm sure everyone has seen by now that leak on the eShop, I believe. Not the eShop itself, but like the eShop page on the website where it said $69.99. Now, they did quickly remove that, but they also didn't put the old price back in. And then apparently over the last few hours since then, it has been updated so that like GameStop, Best Buy, and Amazon are no longer taking pre-orders apparently, and that's all not lining up very well. Oh, and what could possibly be the nail in the coffin, although again I wouldn't go 100% just yet, but I will admit it's probably like 75% at this point. But I did see that post from I think Wario64 like an hour ago. That was like in the internal Best Buy system. It now says $69.99. So, I hope that's not real because all that will do is just be bad PR, right? There's no way to interpret that as anything other than bad PR for them, right? Because they have no new hardware. Granted, people already complained when there was new hardware, but without new hardware, oh, yeah, that's not gonna go down well. But at this point, I mean, originally I was like, well, it doesn't make sense for them to do that because if they were gonna do that, why wouldn't they have just announced that forever ago? Because the pre-orders have been up for years. And it's not like the $70 thing is a brand new concept. It's been around for a few years at this point, for better or for worse. So why do it now? It's kind of my reaction to that whole thing is, well, why would they do it now? Why suddenly now update it? Supposedly. Again, it's not official yet, but it's very much leaning towards being official. And the only reason I can think of, and it's the obvious answer that I don't think it's going to be that hard to figure out. The only reason I can think of for why they would change the price at the last second is just because. Because, you know, it's Nintendo, right? And that's a classic Nintendo move. Yeah, so let me go ahead and see if I can get someone on here. We got a couple minutes. Let me see if I can get Dylan on here or someone. Oh, whoa, it's going through the wrong thing. And I can't hear it. That's not good. Granted, he's not picking up, but... Okay, well that... So I'm guessing he's not available. Let me try closing it and opening it back up again. Let me see if that makes any difference. Probably not, but might as well try, right? I'm expecting this to be a bit of a solo show. Actually, let me see if Ethan wants to be on this, although... I don't know. I don't know, it looks like it's gonna just be me this time around. Let's go and refresh it just to make sure that we're good. Are we dropping any frames? Want to make sure we're not dropping frames. Of course, everyone's got their direct reaction, direct reaction, direct reaction. Everyone's got that going right there, except for, well, Lewis Rossman. You saw a little thing from him up there. But everyone, all the Nintendo channels, obviously are very much rearing and ready to go here. Let's just go ahead and full screen this sucker, since we might as well at this point. I believe everything is set up, so the audio should play correctly. Obviously, if you guys can't hear the audio when it starts, obviously let me know. But yeah, so yeah, I guess so. Yeah, going back to that whole thing. So yeah, the $70. Oh man, I hope that's not true, but I feel like it probably is. At first, I was like, it's probably just a mistake. But once I saw that Best Buy thing, it's like, okay, if Best Buy is updating their system, that has to be it. Plus, they removed the pre-orders going down for the various sites. That could have just been a coincidence. But the Best Buy internal thing is like, okay, it's not 100%, but it's pretty close. So I guess I think at this point everyone's just expecting it, which. Oh, man. It's funny, though, because I was like, I guess my first $70 game is going to be Spider-Man 2. Well, maybe not. Maybe not after all. Because I have not bought a $70 game up until this point. And I thought the first one was going to be Spider-Man 2, but it looks like maybe not. But maybe it will. Who knows? For all we know, that all of that is just nothing. But I am expecting it at this point. I am expecting them to drop it. Which will be obviously really unfortunate. But at the same time, it's also like, well, what are we gonna do, right? That's the problem. They got us, right? They got us by the balls. Although I'm sure they'll announce a collector's edition, although the collector's edition will obviously not be $70. That'll be like 90 or 100 like the last one was, but... And no, it's not a digital deluxe edition either, because Nintendo doesn't do those. So that's $70. If that $70 is real, that's just the base price. That's all that really is. Okay, here we go. Rated M. That doesn't mean anything, granted. It probably just means Bayonetta, when they showed Bayonetta Origins or whatever. Or a third-party game, something like that. Okay, I think the audio is okay. Again, if the audio on the Direct is too loud, by all means, tell me to fix it. This is Mario Rabbids, right? Oh, okay, we're gonna kick it off with Pikmin 4. Okay, not bad. That's a good idea. Like, you guys have been waiting 8 years for that. No, 7 years for that. No. However long it's been since 2015 when they first announced it. Well, quote unquote announced it, where Miyamoto was like, the game is almost complete. That aged so badly. The game's almost done, you guys. They said that in like 2015 or 2016 or 2017. I don't know. Either way, forever ago. I'm sure Arlo's pretty happy right now. Actually did play I have not played any of the Pikmin games, but I have played the Pikmin 3 demo way back in the day on the Wii U. And it actually, okay, a bit of a throwback, you guys. Okay, remember in like 2014 where they had this thing with Club Nintendo where if you bought Mario Kart 8 when it first came out, they would give you a free game and you had 4 options. I believe it was Wii Sports Club, Wii Party U, Wind Waker HD, and Pikmin 3. I picked Wind Waker HD, but if I didn't pick that, I would have probably picked Pikmin 3. But yeah. Yeah, remember that? All you Wii U guys from 2014, remember that Club Nintendo deal? So I'm guessing the engine of this game is based off of Pikmin 3, because why wouldn't it? I know a lot of people back in the day used to praise Pikmin 3 for being like one of the best looking Wii U games. What I remember though, it doesn't look that great. I mean, don't get me wrong, it looks totally fine, but I don't remember it looking like really good. Like Mario Kart 8 is still like, in my opinion, the best looking Wii U. That game looks absolutely amazing. Pikmin 3, I don't remember like blowing me away. It's definitely not a bad one. I can tell this game is running on the same engine that a lot of their other internal titles tend to run on. Running on like the Lunch Pack engine or whatever. Yeah, this looks good though. And again, not a game I'm personally interested in, but people have been waiting for this one, so obviously people are going to be happy with it. What's the release date going to be though? I'm wondering. Those star bits? Wait, what? Okay, that sounds about right. Yeah, so summer.
Hello, everyone.
Okay.
I'm Shinya Takahashi.
That's a pretty decent start.
And I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct.
Now, it's funny, because I was talking
That
with
was the
Ethan
latest
earlier
trailer
about
for
how,
Pikmin
like, the
4.
Nintendo Directs, like, sometimes have a bad
dog-like
job with, like,
creature
pacing
was
themselves.
What
Like,
kinds
we'll
of
get
things
one
will it show us?
first-party thing, and then we'll go, like,
Please look
15
forward to
minutes
more information
without
in the
another
future.
first-party thing.
Let's
Like,
see
they
our
don't like,
first batch
pace out
of
the
Nintendo
first-party
Switch
and third-party
headlines.
stuff as well as they could. We'll see what direction they go
This
for
new
this time
hero
around.
is a real gem.
Will they pace him out a bit better?
Introducing
Or, okay, so we're
Volume
getting
3
this.
of the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 Expansion Pass DLC.
Is it the expansion? No, it's not the expansion yet. We're not at the expansion.
What now?
Say hello to Masha, the newest hero.
I
and
guess
the
so. No, the
refined
expansion pack
Lapidaris.
would be the next thing they show.
She can use special ore to craft accessories that can bestow
like the big
various
Torna
effects.
level expansion.
Challenge battles with roguelike elements are also being added. Select only one character and battle wave after wave
This is
of
another
enemies.
game I need to play at some
For
point.
every win,
But to
you'll
be
learn
fair,
more
I have to
heroes
play. Well,
and
I'm not
special
going to play this
abilities.
game until I play at least the
Rack
first
up
one,
victories
right?
with
The
your
first
heroes
one is like,
and set
the
your
classic
sights
and
on
all
the
that.
final stage.
Second game
You might also
is
get
more
special
divisive,
in-game
but it's
outfits
generally
as a
still
reward.
considered a good game. And then this game is
And
considered
coming in
pretty
Volume 4 later this year.
Tell me why! Is this really what you want?
good. Hey, look, there he
Nothing's
is.
gonna get through to him.
Hey, look, there he
He's a
is.
heartless machine.
The Chad himself. Right? That's who that was. That was Rex, right?
Like killing Granddad wasn't enough for you?
Volume 3 of the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 Expansion Pass for the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 game launches on the Nintendo Switch system February 15th.
From that little split second, I think that was Rex.
Shake it, amigo!
And then obviously we had Shulk. Yeah, so I'm guessing that big story expansion is going to have like all three of
Move
them.
to the beat in a
That'll be
brand
kinda
new
interesting.
Samba de Amigo
So this game
game.
apparently was leaked.
Grab
apparently.
your Joy-Con controllers and gently
Yeah.
shake them like maracas
This is a
to match
franchise
the
that hasn't
targets
had a
during
new
the
game
song.
in a hot minute.
Follow the instructions
I don't think
on
this game has had a
screen to
game
pose
since like the Wii.
and dance.
I don't know. Not a series I care about, but I'm
the
sure someone out there.
unexpected might
Hey, look,
happen,
it's the Crash
so
Bandicoot
Stay on
font.
your toes.
I'm sure someone out there
Why
is
not
happy about
dance
this,
with a
though.
friend to predict your compatibility in Love Checker? Make sure to show up in style too. Compete online in World Party. Those with the lowest scores in each round will be eliminated.
One thing I'm curious about is
Keep
whenever they
the
get
beat
around to
and aim
showing
for
Mario
first
Kart,
place.
because Mario Kart is obviously going to be in this.
40 songs
Is
are
will
included,
they
spanning a
show the
multitude of
entire
genres from
wave, or
around
will
the
they
world.
only show us a couple of
So
tracks like
grab
they
those
did last time?
controllers
Because last
and
time
get
they didn't
shaken.
show us
When
everything; they just
Samba
showed
de
us
Amigo
Mary
Party
Mountain and I
Central
think like one other
shimmies
track.
onto Nintendo
And that
Switch
was it. And they
this
made us
summer.
wait like 2 months to get like the actual real trailer.
Got a passion for fashion? Welcome to Fashion Dreamer. This is the place to glam it up and express yourself.
Yeah, I don't know, we'll have
you'll
to
aim
see
to
whenever we
become a
get there, I
stylish
guess.
influencer. And you're in luck. Tons of people are seeking the latest trends. Give them a like if you dig
So you know
their
how there
style.
was that whole meme about how the last
Or
direct was a
suggest new
farming
outfits for them
simulator
to
direct
grow
or
as an
whatever? I wonder
influencer.
if this direct is gonna have like an equivalent where everyone like memes that this,
Now it's
that
time
they showed
for
like 15
fashion
of whatever
design.
X kind of games they were.
Choose
I
from
don't know.
over 1,000 design options.
I haven't gone back and rewatched
Then
that
add a
last
personal
direct,
touch
but
to
I'm
give
pretty
your
sure if you
item a
actually
vital
like
flourish.
looked at it, there's not as many farming games as you would think there
You
were.
can
But I
get
think
the
the
items
reason
other
why it
people
felt
are wearing
like
by
it
liking
is
them.
because they kind of would show them back to back to back, so it felt
Mix
like
and match
there were
your
a lot more
favorites
than
to
there actually
create
were.
new
But
looks.
either way, that's not really a good way to. Again, it goes back to that whole
By
problem with
connecting
pacing.
online, you can expand
Like,
your friend
if you
circle
spread out
and
your
grow
announcements
brand.
better, it won't be as obvious.
Got an
Sometimes
eye
they
for
do it
fashion?
well and sometimes they
then get
don't.
styling when Fashion Dreamer debuts exclusively
That was the case where
on
they did
Nintendo
not
Switch
pace it out
this
well,
year.
because the fact that people would constantly think farming was because they kept showing farming stuff.
Delve
Too
into
similar.
these dark worlds. Dracula's Castle beckons in this new paid DLC for the roguelite action platformer.
Wasn't this
Dead
announced?
Cells. Venture
At...
through the castle's hellish halls and outskirts
it?
alongside
This was
Richter
announced at
Belmont
Game Awards,
and
right?
Alucard,
Wasn't this like one of the
leading up
first
to a
announcements
showdown
at
with
Game Awards
Death
last year?
and Dracula himself.
It's like, hey, look, they're doing Castlevania
Wield the
DLC.
vampire
for this-
killer
for this
and
game.
other iconic weapons as you vanquish legions of monsters in frenetic
decent.
combat. 12 original covers and 51 songs from the Castlevania series accompany you during your quest.
Wonder when we're
in
gonna get a new
Dead Cells.
Castlevania.
Return to Castlevania, sinking its teeth into Nintendo Switch March 6th. Pre-orders begin today.
'Cause I don't think we've
on
had a new
Nintendo eShop.
Castlevania game in a hot minute. I think the last
Enter a
new one
new
we got
grid
was like
in
the
this
Lords of
narrative
Shadow
puzzle
game.
adventure
That was
set
like
within the
nearly a
Tron
decade
universe.
Wait, is this
Uncover
Tron?
dangerous
Wait.
truths and
Well, I saw
retrieve
the
what was
bike. Hold
lost
on.
as
I
you
didn't see the
navigate
title
through
just
a
there. I didn't see the
perilous
title.
world.
This is Tron, though. I
decisions
recognize
and the
that bike.
alliances you
This is
forge
totally
will
Tron.
impact
Plus, I
your
remember there
journey
being a Tron
and the
game
entire
announced like not
server.
too long ago.
Tron
Again,
Identity
that might have been at the
launches
Game Awards,
first
or
for
maybe it was in
consoles
the
on
last
Nintendo
direct. I don't
Switch this
remember.
April. Who's there? Wait, is that? Well, that can't be good. The time-bending murder mystery Ghost Trick returns in HD.
I was gonna say,
After
this is a
kicking the bucket
remaster of
and
some
becoming
kind
a
because it's
ghost, you can
4x3.
possess and control objects. With your powers,
I'm guessing
you
it's a
can even
DS
help others,
game,
like this woman,
And I'm basing
change
that
any
solely off of
ill-fated
the input. It looks like this is a DS
fates.
game. Like, not
Ghost Trick,
graphically
Phantom
necessarily,
Detective,
but just like
Spirits
the
onto
control
Nintendo
looks
Switch
like it's a
this summer.
DS game. I don't know what that game is. Just me assuming.
2 connected worlds, 1 suspenseful thriller.
問題ない交際費
まだ無茶を食べろ言っても無駄だし
任せろついに来たなここがポリスセンター
デカシムは刑事訓
I
練用の
don't
仮想
think
空
this was in a
間現実がコピーされた世界
すごいここ本当に仮想空間なのこの事件のパズルを解き明かす
まだ30分も経ってないよ
そもそもこの事件には
So you want to something I've kind of noticed is that you want to know if a game is native or whether it's like just like the PC version or whatever. Can you see
武力兵器の
clearly
使用は
visible
デカバイブに
Jaggies
か
on
ざ
the
した申
screen?
請よ
If the answer is yes,
宝石
then it
強
means
奪
it's a
未遂
native
で現行犯逮
or
捕
it's actually Switch game. It's not the PS5 version, the PC version.
ハーバードがカラフル
When
レ
he
プ
was
ザになって
walking
る
across the street there, I could see visible Jaggies across like the ground and stuff. It's like, okay, this is actually Switch.
警察のシステムに潜入しプログラムを書
Used
き
to run well.
それって完全に
I
犯
only
罪だ
point that out because obviously, you know, the kind of deteriorating.
この狂った
No, that's
街
not
で
the
は
right word.
手段を選ん
Whatever.
だ
You know, the stability of Switch titles has not
私
been
服を肥やす豚どもは一匹
mainly
残ら
with
ず
like
排除する
oh level 5. Okay, that's actually very interesting because I thought
there
level
was a
5 was
witch
done
and a demon.
in the US. They checked out like a few years ago,
Experience
killing
Bayonetta's
any
origins
chance
as a
of like
young witch
Yokai
named
Watch 3,
Cereza.
not 3, Yokai Watch 4 ever coming.
Seeking the power
Because
to
they said
rescue
it's gonna
her
come to the
imprisoned
US,
mother.
guys, and
She
then level
ventures
5
deep
Abbey
into the
shut
Avalon
down,
Forest
and they
ruled
stopped
by fairies.
their entire North American division. And it's like, okay, well, I guess that's dead.
I'm
Well,
going to
apparently
become a
not,
witch
because
and
there's a
save
level
women.
5 game that's in
There,
English
she'll encounter the
coming
otherworldly
to the
demon
US.
Cheshire.
So, I guess they're
You'll
starting
control
that
both
back up
witch
again.
and demon
I
at the
don't know.
same
Either way,
time.
so yeah, here's Bayonetta
Harness
Origins.
Cereza's magic and Cheshire's ferocity
What a surprise.
to travel
We all
through
knew it
this
was gonna be.
mysterious and dangerous forest. They'll need to work together in battle as well.
Let's go!
Cereza cannot attack and can only support Cheshire
Hey,
by
look, it's the
magically
Breath of the
binding
Wild
enemies.
stamina meter.
Hold an enemy in
Red.
place while Cheshire attacks. or stop an aggressive one to focus on another. Strategically use each character's abilities to win battles. The duo will gain strength as they continue their journey.
What's
By
funny is that
obtaining
this
more
game
powers,
looks like it
new
runs
paths
better
can be
than
opened,
Bayonetta 3
and
did.
battles can be more easily swayed in your favor. Can Cereza and Cheshire find their
Then
happily
again,
ever after?
I guess that's not too surprising.
Shushy, let's go!
This game, I think, is only
Bayonetta
for-
Origins, Cereza and the
As
Lost
opposed to
Demon
60,
prowls
that
onto
might
the
be for the
Nintendo
better.
Switch system March 17th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop.
How was that? Next, please take a look at this.
Okay. Okay, here we go. Expansion time. Or update time. Hopefully both. Yep, it's expansion time. There, it's expansion time. Yep, we're going down. We're going down. It's expansion time. Are they literally gonna follow the exact same structure? That'd be really funny, actually. We can go to... We can go back here? Okay. This is actually really, really cool. Wait, what? Okay, I am so... Wait,
Introducing
what?
the Splatoon 3 Expansion Pass.
Okay, so
This
wait.
paid DLC includes
Wait,
2 waves
wait,
of
what?
content. The first
I am
wave
so...
is Inkopolis.
What is
Make
happening?
this splat-tastic place from the original Splatoon game your
Wait, they
stomping
said
ground.
wave 1. Does that mean wave 2 is gonna be
This
Inkopolis
is
no,
Booyah. It's
Square,
got some
right?
pretty
No, Plaza is
nifty
the first
weapons
game,
and gear.
Square is the second game.
You might
Wait,
spot
what?
a few familiar faces
Wait,
alongside new
okay,
shopkeepers.
hold on, hold
Products here are
on.
the same as
What
the
is
ones
going
in
on here?
Splatsville, so shop wherever your vibes are strongest.
Also, there's new people apparently.
Salmon
What,
Run.
wait,
Table turf
wait, what
battle,
the hell is going
the
on?
show. And
The
amiibo
Callie and Marie are there.
functionality all work in the same way here too.
And we get the old music.
The Squid Sisters will also perform here during
This is
Splatfest.
so...
Need a
Did
mix of
anyone
old
predict
school
this?
and freshness?
Was
Then
there a
head over
single
to
soul out
Inkopolis.
there that's like, oh yeah, they're gonna bring back Splatoon 1, but they're gonna make
The
it
first wave of this paid
Okay, that's
DLC
not what this
launches
is.
this
But
spring.
like, what? But like... But what exactly does this mean, though?
Oh, what's this?
Okay, now this is the expansion. This is the expansion. That was just a warm-up, what we just saw. This is the new expansion. And you're playing as an Octoling. What a surprise. I am totally shocked. Also, hey look, it's Inkopolis Square. Not like the actual version of it that we'll probably be getting later, but like this is like a alternate world version of it. Or something. That's what they're calling it? Side order? Okay, I get the name. I understand why they're calling it that. But, like, it's not the name I would have chosen.
Wave 1 Inkopolis launches this spring. Wave 2 Side Order will launch in
So
the
wait,
future.
is Side Order the name of the actual, like, expansion? Or...
The Splatoon 3 Expansion Pass will be available later today on Nintendo eShop.
I'm very, very curious about what exactly
Many
is
people
going on
have
with
played
Inkopolis.
Splatoon 3 since its launch. Thank you all very much. We hope players will be able to enjoy the game even more with the upcoming
Okay, for a
paid
split second,
expansion
I got
pass.
really worried because I heard him say, thank
Please
you
look
so
forward
much,
to more
implying that the
information
direct
about
is about to
Splatoon
end.
3
But I was
in
like,
the
what are you
future.
talking about? It's only been 15
Let's
minutes.
see some more Nintendo Switch headlines.
Okay, so moving on. Okay, so
Adventure
that
awaits
okay.
Mickey and friends on Illusion
I really
Island.
like that.
Mickey
Okay,
Mouse,
so we're getting
Minnie
the
Mouse,
obligatory
Donald
story
Duck,
DLC, which apparently is
and
called Side
Goofy.
Order, which I don't really like the name of,
Embark on
but
a new adventure
whatever.
to find
The
3
name doesn't matter
magical
that
books
much.
and
But
save the
Inkopolis,
mysterious
they're bringing
island of
back
Monoth.
Inkopolis.
Run
And they even has Callie and
Jump.
Marie there, and they're gonna have
and
Splatfest.
swing.
So
to
how does
explore
that work?
every nook and
Like, are we gonna
cranny
have
of the
two
island.
different sets of Splatfest running at the same time, or
By
there's only the
unlocking
one
special
set,
abilities,
but you can
reach new
go
places and
over?
find secret areas.
But that doesn't work though, because it's only Callie and Marie,
Cross
so they
large
can't have to
chasms with
try.
boost jump.
Oh man, I'm
Ground-pound
so
barriers to open new
interested
spaces,
in how
and
the
glide
hell
through
that
the air
entire
to reach
thing
distant
works.
platforms and hidden areas. Each character's personality shines through in their actions. Up to 4 pals locally can brave
But they
the
have the
island.
music and
Share
everything.
a hug for extra health.
We got the
Play
music and
leapfrog for
everything.
larger jumps, or drop a rope to lend a hand. Work together to save Monoth, and you might discover new paths. While exploring the island, you'll meet unusual allies and dangerous foes. Study their movements carefully to figure out the secrets to victory. Join Mickey and friends on a high-flying adventure in Disney Illusion Island, swinging onto Nintendo Switch July 28th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
So it's kind of funny, because my dad just walked in asking, "Hey, have they shown
More
Zelda
emblems
yet?"
are on
And I'm
the
like,
way.
"No, not yet. They'll probably show it at
New
the end."
emblems are coming to future waves of the Fire
yeah, he's
Emblem
actually
Engage
looking forward to
Expansion
Tears of
Pass
the Kingdom as
DLC. Wave 2 includes
Every once in a
Hector,
while, he's been
Emblem
like,
of
"Hey,
Strength,
any new info on
Raise
on the new
defense and
Zelda?"
unleash
Been like,
counterattacks.
"No, not yet." And now we're gonna get some this
Sword,
time.
Emblem of
We
Acumen.
will.
Cast magic spells
I'm
over a wide area.
extremely curious about what the heck is going on with Zangoff.
Camilla.
Like
Emblem
what?
of
Like can you
Revelation.
play multiplayer
Modify
matches
the
there?
terrain
Is there going to
to
be
hinder
new
enemies.
maps that are only accessible if you go through that one?
Wave
Like how
3
does that
includes
entire thing work? Okay,
Crom
we
and
have the
Robin,
shops, we
Emblem
have
of
Spike,
Bonds.
we have
Overwhelm foes with sword
Callie
and
Marie,
magic attacks.
but like
Veronica. Emblem
okay,
of Heroes.
this is not going to be there. But could you
Summon
imagine
additional allies
if
to fight
you
for
could
your
play
cause.
the Splatoon 1
Challenge
story
newly added missions
DLC?
to recruit these new
Sorry, the
emblems.
Splatoon 1 story DLC. The Splatoon 1 campaign in the Splatoon
And
3
in Wave
engine, like
4,
it's
a
exactly
new
the same.
story called Belxenomon
But-
will be unlocked.
But like it's like with the updated graphics and stuff. That would be really cool. That is not going to be in it. That is not going to be in it. But that would be really cool.
Wave 2 of the Fire
Yeah,
Emblem
new
Engage
Fire Emblem, yeah,
expansion
the
pass
DLC
for the
for-
Fire
yeah,
Emblem
that
Engage
makes
game
sense.
launches on the Nintendo Switch system later today.
Later today, even. But yeah, so I'm very, very looking forward to what's going on with.
Take control
yeah,
of
that's
your
Splatoon DLC.
destiny.
They didn't show us much on the
This
actual
is
expansion.
Reverie, a world in which
But wait,
deities
but,
known as aspirations
yeah, it's very
dwell.
interesting because yeah, last
When a
time it was
megacorp
just the Octo
endangers the
expansion,
harmony
but now it's
between
just a
Reverie
straight up
and our
expansion
world,
pass, and
the
they're gonna have
future
the
of
two
humanity
waves.
hangs in the
We're gonna have
balance.
Inkopolis, whatever the hell that means.
In this
and then
narrative
we'll get
adventure,
the actual
harness your
story
divine gift of
DLC,
clairvoyance
like later,
to travel
which-
between worlds
I mean, of course, the
See
story,
the
story
future
DLC coming
and
later makes
decide
sense.
humanity's fate. Many branching story paths, along with a riveting soundtrack by Celeste composer Lena Raine, set the stage for
But
your
yes,
journey.
Very, very, very
Eventually,
curious to
you'll
see more.
side with one of the 6 aspirations like Bond,
Well, it's
power,
worth we're 20 minutes
or
in.
chaos to change the story's outcome. To which destiny do you aspire? Harmony, The Fall of Reverie
So far, we've seen
launches
Pikmin,
first for consoles on Nintendo
Splatoon,
Switch this June.
Fire Emblem, and Xenoblade.
These games will have you rolling.
There's Octopath. Yeah, I
Traveler
predicted
2
that was
is
gonna be
just
here.
around the corner. After today's
like,
Nintendo
obviously
Direct,
it's
a
gonna be here.
demo containing the game's opening hours will be available
Yeah,
on
there
Nintendo
it is, demo.
eShop.
I don't know if that was already a thing, like I
8
said. In
new
the,
stories await.
in the,
Which path will you take first? Who will your allies
in the-
be?
in the
and
discussion,
where will your
really.
journey lead you? Venture
Yeah, all
through
the
a
Team
brand
Asano
new world
games get
in
demos
Octopath
that
Traveler
transfer
2,
over.
launching on Nintendo Switch February 24th. Keep it rolling. Run around and collect
I thought this
oodles
was
of
already
objects
out.
in this remaster of We Love Katamari.
Or is this a different one?
Roll
I thought
in
there. I
classroom.
thought like this
A
came
zoo
out like years
and
ago on the
space?
Switch. Maybe this is like
New
a
features
newer
include
one
playing
that's
as the
getting
young
remastered.
king of all
I don't know.
cosmos in 5 new
I don't know
challenges.
anything about this series other than it exists
And taking photos with a selfie camera.
it's a cult.
We Love Katamari Reroll plus Royal Reverie comes to Nintendo Switch
So
June
it seems
2nd.
like so far
addition,
they're kind of going with
active
the
Nintendo Switch online
show you
members
first
can play a
party
free
thing,
game trial of
then a bunch
Katamari
of third party
Damacy
stuff,
Reroll.
then first party, then a bunch of so they're doing that.
Combine the powers of the sun and moon to fend off
Big
evil
first party
in this
thing,
turn-based
bunch of third party
RPG.
things, then another
Freely
first party.
traverse
That
a
seems to be what
breathtaking
they're doing,
world.
which-
Meet characters from all walks of life.
I mean, I guess that makes
and
sense.
devastate
but I don't know.
foes with timed attacks in battle. Complement your journey with enchanting melodies and retro-inspired
But they're not
tunes from the
spending that
renowned
much time on the
Yasunori
smallers.
Mitsuda, a guest
They're
composer
giving them
for the
little
game.
like 30-second blurbs
Sea
and
of
they kind of
Stars
move on,
sails onto
which is
Nintendo
probably the
Switch
right move.
August 29th. A free demo
Most of them
will
are
launch
basically,
later
hey,
today
look, this
on
game
Nintendo
exists. Here's
eShop.
some of the things in it, and then they move on.
Duke it
Not
out in
holding
this
on it for
free-to-play
too long.
online multiplayer showdown. Form 2 teams of 3 and challenge others to lightning-fast battles, air hockey style. Use each striker's skills to dominate each match. Change the course trajectory from afar.
So we haven't seen Mario
Block
Kart.
areas
We
to gain
obviously
the
haven't seen
advantage.
Zelda.
Or knock opponents
still
out of
have,
the
like,
arena with explosive
17 minutes
moves.
to
Omega Strikers slides onto Nintendo Switch April 27th. Pre-orders for this free-to-play game begin today on Nintendo eShop.
That just contradicted itself. These pre-orders for this free-to-play
Dive back into the
game, that's
sprawling
not how it
labyrinth.
works, Nintendo. I know what they mean. They probably
First
mean like
three
the
Etrian
deluxe
Odyssey
edition
games
or
is
whatever.
coming
Has a
to
bunch of, like,
Nintendo
credits
Switch,
or whatever.
remastered in HD.
It's just weird when you hear
Many
that,
treasures
right?
lie deep within a massive
Okay, Etrian
labyrinth.
Odyssey.
Its paths are intertwined, and vicious
So,
monsters lurk in the
Atlas.
shadows.
This is
a blank
Atlas.
map is your only
Okay, so
guide.
to everyone that, I guess to everyone that was
By
like, they
drawing the
can't
map
put
as you
Etrian
explore,
Odyssey on
you
the
can
Switch
progress
because of the
even
dual
further.
screens. Well, here you go, I guess.
Venture into the labyrinth
I don't
with
know.
5
I guess to
adventurers.
everyone that was like, well,
As
they
the
can't
guild
put the
leader,
Q games
you
on the
assign
Switch
them roles,
because of
like
that.
the
Well, I
Allied
guess now they
Defender
can.
Protector, or the ultra fast.
Because yeah, this is the same, because
But
the
be
Q
warned,
games are
every
spin-offs of
adventure is
Etrian
fraught with
Odyssey. They use
danger.
the same mechanics and
Should
systems
you
and
fall
stuff
in
like that.
battle, you can change your team.
So
and
who
learn
knows?
new
Maybe if
skills
this
to
game
strengthen
does,
your
maybe if
party
this
before
does well, they'll
challenging
bring the Q
labyrinth
games
again.
over. That'd be kind of cool. But yeah, who knows?
24 newly drawn character illustrations are included. Plus, take advantage of new difficulty options and a new
Picnic
auto
is the
mapping
base
function for
difficulty,
smoother
isn't it?
exploration. Etrian Odyssey Origins
That's kinda
Collection
neat.
launches on Nintendo
kinda
Switch
neat. Maybe
June
that means we
1st.
can get the Q games
Each
at
game
some
in the
point.
collection will also be available separately on Nintendo eShop. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
Here it
Get your
is. Here it
tactical
is. It's
skills
finally going to
ready.
get a release date. It's finally coming out of development
Calling
hell. Well, it's
all
not really
strategy
development
fans.
hell, more
The
like
Advance
release
Wars
date
1
hell.
plus 2 Reboot Camp game is only a couple of months away. Join
It's
Andy,
only a couple of
Max,
months away.
Sammy,
Okay, so I'm guessing
and
it's going
more
to come
in
out
2 full-story
in April.
campaigns, each one
I'm going to
filled
guess
with
late
colorful
April. That's
turn-based
my prediction
tactical
for
action.
what the release date will be.
Flex your strategic muscles across a multitude of modes. Design your own maps and share them with friends.
Also,
Plus,
hey,
go
look,
head-to-head
2D
in local
cutscenes.
and online play. Advance Wars 1 plus 2
Yeah,
Reboot
April.
Camp
There it
comes
is.
to Nintendo Switch.
There it is.
April
It's finally
21st.
coming out.
Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo
Yeah, but there's
eShop.
already pre-orders. Oh, is this
A new story will unfold in the Kirby's Return
Yeah,
to
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Dreamland Deluxe game.
Oh yeah, they haven't shown this yet. Granted, there's
Magalore,
not that
the
much left to show,
interdimensional
I think, at this
traveler from
point
the
for this
main
game.
adventure
It is just a
has lost his
remaster.
powers
Well,
and
more of a
must
remake than a
escape the realm
remaster, I
between
suppose, based on the
dimensions.
graphics, but yeah. But there is supposed to be like a new like epilogue chapter, kind of like how Xenoblade. Yeah. So kind of like so you know how Xenoblade Definitive Edition got like the future connected like new
All
story
he
stuff.
can do now is a
That's what
basic
this is
attack
getting.
and
This is
jump.
getting like a new thing.
To
So even if
regain
you've already
Magalore's
played the game,
powers,
there's something. I've
you'll
never
need to
played this
collect
game, by the way.
magic
I've heard it's
points
pretty
by
good.
defeating enemies.
I've never played Return to
With
Dreamland.
magic
Am I gonna
points,
buy it for
different
$60?
abilities can be
No,
restored
but
and enhanced.
again, it's not one of those things where it's like it's down the
Improve
line, maybe.
Magalore's levitation.
Maybe all
Or
these like
increase its
smaller
attack range.
games are like these
The
are games
order
I'd
in which you
like to
restore his
play. I'm
powers
just
is
like not
up
for the
to you.
prices they're asking.
There are over
Which is why
20
the whole
interdimensional
potential
stages to
$70 for Tears of the
explore.
Kingdom. It less so bothers me for Tears of the Kingdom and more so because of what that could potentially mean
to 4
for all the
players on the
games
same
that
system
people
can
already
venture
debate
through
whether or
this
not they're worth the
mysterious
price they
realm
are as
together.
is. Like, could you imagine like a Mario sports game at $70?
Can Magalore restore
Yeah,
his
I don't know
powers
about that.
and safely return
Oh
to
yeah,
his
that hasn't
world?
been shown yet. They haven't announced
You
Mario
can
Baseball.
access this new epilogue after clearing story
'Cause
mode.
that was rumored. I don't know. Not that anyone really cares about it at this point, because people have been too burned by the other games to probably be excited for it. But I don't know. Maybe we'll see it. Who knows?
After today's Nintendo Direct, a demo will be available on Nintendo eShop.
Okay, there's a demo. Then again, the last couple of Kirby
Up to
games
4
have had
players
demos.
can play a
The
specially
Forgotten
arranged
Land got a
demo with
demo,
select
so-
stages and sub-games.
Kirby games having
Kirby's
demos isn't
Return to
exactly new.
Dreamland
It's probably
Deluxe
the one
launches
Nintendo
on
game
the
that
Nintendo
gets
Switch
demos
system February 24th.
these days. at
Pre-orders
least.
are available now on Nintendo eShop.
We hope you're looking forward to the new story in Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe. Next, here's some news about Nintendo Switch Online. Please take a look at this.
Okay. Okay. I saw people talking about this, and I was like, nah, they're gonna wait till September. Because they always
Game Boy
announce
games
this
are
stuff
being
in
added to
September
Nintendo
because
Switch
that's when
Online.
everyone gets their subscriptions renewed.
On Nintendo Switch, you can play these games anytime, anywhere.
Now, are these
just like
gonna
you
be
could
a
back
part
in
of
the
the
day.
expansion pack or not? I'm guessing they're gonna be a part
Let's
of the
introduce the
expansion pack.
games that will be available at launch.
And no, we're not gonna get Pokemon.
Tetris. Arrange
cool
the
as that
falling
would be.
Tetraminos and aim for a high score. Super Mario Land 2, 6 golden coins.
Now they did
Reclaim
say
the castle that
NSO, not
Wario stole
NSO
from
plus
you.
expansion pack, but again, let's wait and see.
The Legend of Zelda, Link's Awakening DX. Awaken the Windfish to escape Koholint Island.
That's the DX version. That's good at least. Are we getting the
Gargoyle's
Oracle
Quest.
games?
Save
Or
the
are we not
Blue
gonna get
Realm
those
as
till later?
Firebrand from the Ghosts and Goblins series. Game & Watch Gallery 3. Play an assortment of Game & Watch titles. Alone in the Dark, The New Nightmare. Solve a murder
So obviously
mystery
we're gonna
on
get
the
some third-party
supernatural
titles.
Shadow
Oh,
Island.
that animation's
Metroid
actually pretty
2,
impressive
Return
for
of
the Game Boy.
Samus. Destroy the Metroids
Okay, Metroid
hiding
2.
on planet SR-388. Wario Land 3. Traverse a world that changes
everyone that was
between
hoping
day
for a
and
new
night based on your
Wario
actions.
game.
Kirby's Dream Land.
Of course, we had to.
Float,
Okay, I
inhale,
think
and
it's really
spit out
okay.
enemies
Notice
in
how it's
Kirby's
all with
debut
the
title.
with like the cream spinach color scheme. It's not black and white. It actually has
You
the
can
cream
use the Game
spinach.
Boy, Game
Yeah,
Boy
yeah, yeah. But you
Pocket,
can pick. Yeah, you can pick the color.
or Game Boy Color screen
Yeah, yeah,
filters.
yeah, yeah. So if you want the
Up to 2
original
players
OG
can play
1989
games
experience, you
together
can have
locally or
that.
online.
And if you want something a bit better, debatably.
More games will be
then-
added in
Yeah,
the
there it is.
future.
There's the article game. Oh, look at that Pokemon trading card game, but not the actual game. I
And-
mean, what a surprise! But oh. Now this. Hold on. Okay.
Game Boy Advance games are
You've
being added
piqued
to
my.
Nintendo
Okay,
Switch
okay,
Online
there
Plus
we go. There
expansion
it
pack.
is. Okay. Game
Here
Boy
are the games that
regular
you can play at
NSO.
launch.
Game Boy Advanced expansion pack. I guess that's
Super
about what we
Mario
all
Advance
expected.
4, Super
That's
Mario
cool that we're
Brothers
getting all of
3.
like the.
Play
Because a lot of
38
people
extra
consider
levels
like
from
the
Nintendo
advanced
e-reader
versions
accessory.
of these old games to be better than the originals.
WarioWare 8
Actually,
Mega Micro Games.
again, we're not going to
Experience
get
the
Ruby and
origins of the Lightning
Sapphire or
Fast
Fire
micro
Red and
games.
Leaf Green, unfortunately. But
Kuru Kuru Kururin. Guide the
it's
spinning
like
stick
okay,
to the
it's
goal
cool that
without
we're getting
hitting
this finally.
obstacles.
I mean, I can't say I care.
Mario Kart
Oh, okay,
Super
Okay,
Circuit.
I have never
Race in the
played
first
Super
Mario
Circuit.
Kart game
This is the
created for a
one
portable
Mario
system.
Kart game I have not. Well, the one mainline
Mario
game.
and
Hey,
Luigi,
Mario and
Superstar
Luigi.
Saga. Venture through a zany world.
Another
and
game I
fight
haven't
with
played. I need to
equally
play one of
zany
these
attacks.
days. Okay, that's actually a
The
pretty cool
Legend
one.
of
And of course,
Zelda,
yeah,
the
Minish
Minish
Cap.
Cap.
Yeah, okay, so
Shrink to
Mario and
miniature
Luigi.
size and
The
dive
series
into a
isn't
big
completely
adventure.
dead after Alpha Dream. Rest in peace.
Local and online play is supported for compatible games, and up to
Okay.
4 players can play together.
Okay, that's cool. Again, no Pokemon, man. Ugh. The Pokemon
More
Company
games
needs
will
to
be
get
added
on
to
that.
this library
Metroid
as well.
Fusion, Kirby the Amazing Man, F-Zero. Hey, look, there's F-Zero. Golden
After this
Sun.
presentation, you can play
That's
these
not
Game
bad.
Boy titles with the Nintendo Switch Online membership. Or play both Game Boy and Game Boy Advance titles with the Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack
So, yeah.
membership.
I'm surprised they didn't save this for September.
Select Game Boy titles will be playable on Nintendo Switch.
I mean,
and after today's
I'll
Nintendo
probably
Direct,
try out like
you'll be
Super
able to play
Circuit
the
and
Game
stuff
Boy
like that.
and Game Boy Advance titles
I also
we
haven't played
introduced.
Minish Cap. Maybe I could play that. I don't know.
Please look
I
forward to
wasn't
more
dying for Game
information
Boy or
about
even
Nintendo
Game Boy
Switch
Advance for that
Online
matter,
and
but
Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack in the future. Let's see a few more headlines.
The original Metroid Prime game is remastered on Nintendo
Finally!
Switch.
Wow! It actually is happening. This has been rumored for God knows how long. Wait, what? Wait, they're actually remade? This is not a remaster, this is a remake. But is it like but they said games with an S, as in all three of them. Because there was that rumor that we're gonna get Metroid Prime, oh, there's that, the classic Subspace theme. What everyone knows from Subspace. Yeah, this is remake. Not remaster. Yeah, because there was a rumor that it was going to be either Prime Trilogy, as in just like the Wii games but 1080p, or it would be Metroid Prime 1 remake. But it sounds like we're getting both. Or is it just the one? It says, okay, actually, it might just be the one.
The first
That's
Metroid
still really
Prime
cool,
game, originally released on the Nintendo
Yeah, here it is,
GameCube
though.
system, has been
Finally.
remastered for Nintendo
It's not quite the
Switch.
trilogy, but this does look
Explore
really good.
Talon 4 from
And it
the
looks like it
perspective
runs
of
pretty well,
Samus
too.
Aran.
Look at that, 60
But
frames per
beware,
second.
There's more to this
No
alien
frame
planet
drops,
that
at
meets
least
the
from what we
eye.
can tell. See, this
Visors
is
are
more
the
like
key
it.
to
Like, the
your
game
adventure.
looks pretty good,
They'll help
it
you
runs
discover
well.
info and clues
I mean,
on
yes,
how
it's
to
a game,
progress.
it's a GameCube game, but it's a remake. I mean, it's called remastered. I mean, come on, look at the
Depending
thing.
on
It's
the
clearly a remake.
situation,
I've never
a
played the
certain
original,
visor
but this is
may be
clearly a remake, or at
Hostile
least it's
creatures
essentially a
attack,
remake.
keep them in your sights with the lock-on feature. Then fight back with beams.
So
Missiles,
obviously Arlo is going to be over the moon right now. Can't wait to see his reaction to this. It probably won't be as big as
This
it was for
remaster
Dread or
adds
even
new
Prime
dual-stick
4, but he's
controls,
obviously going to
allowing
be
you
very,
move
very
around
happy
while
with
separately
this.
changing your point of view. You can also select a control style that recreates the feel of the original game, among other control options. Explore Talon 4 with your preferred play
Okay, hold on. There was a frame drop right there.
The digital version of Metroid Prime Remastered launches on Nintendo eShop later today. The physical version of the game will be available in stores February 22nd.
That right there is a good one. Physical version is coming later, but ooh, Arlo is going to
Your
be
master
getting on that
detective skills to the
immediately.
test.
Okay,
This
that's
is the
actually
World
really good.
Detective
That is might be
Organization.
the biggest thing to come out of the
You
direct
are
right
a
there. That
trained
wasn't even
detective
Prime 4.
and Shinigami,
But like
the spirit
Metroid
haunting
Prime
them,
1
will
remake,
solve the
basically. It's not
strange
actually a remake,
incidents
but it might as
within
well be.
Kanai Ward,
And it's
a
shadow
city
dropping
ruthlessly controlled by
right now.
Amaterasu
Physical
Corporation.
version's coming out later if you want to get a physical release, which is what
You'll
I would do if I was
investigate
getting it,
these
because I'd want the
incidents
physical
alongside
version.
master
But...
detectives
Okay,
of the organization.
that's pretty cool. It's
Each
not the
one
trilogy,
has a
but they
supernatural
did
ability
remake
that can
it.
prove useful during
And it does look
investigations.
pretty good.
Mimic body types and voices.
Is this the
with
game that's
disguise.
made by the Danganronpa
Detect
guy?
heartbeats and
Because it has like the
whispers with audio
Danganronpa kind of like
aptitude.
art style.
And
think it's made
witness
by the
past
same-
crime scenes
Not the same
with
company, I think, but like the
post-cognition.
same like person
These
that made
abilities can be shared with Yuma.
because it clearly has that art style.
This is
Anyways,
post-cognition.
So
okay,
use
so I
them
think at
to
this
get
point it's
closer
obvious
to
that
cracking
we're not
the
getting
case.
Mario Kart.
After
Well, they're
collecting
saving
enough
Mario Kart for
evidence,
later, so
a
that's
mystery labyrinth will appear.
But we'll obviously get something.
Slash through this mystery.
Spot the inconsistencies and uncover the truth. Master
The game has been
Detective
delayed
Archives
again. Oh,
Rain
that-
Code
oh, man.
launches
I
on
can imagine.
Nintendo Switch June 30th. Wings of the Heart take flight once more. A remastered collection of both Baten Kaitos games, originally released on the
Okay,
Nintendo
okay, this is
GameCube
another
system,
thing that
is
was
coming
rumored.
to Nintendo
This was
Switch.
also rumored not too
After
long
a
ago.
long and peaceful era
So,
on the floating islands above Earth,
got that.
The Empire's conspiracy looms
Those of you who
closer.
don't know what the series is, this is
spirits
actually
dwell
a
within the
Monolith Soft
protagonists.
game. This is Monolith Soft's like kind
You'll
of.
stand
Well,
up
it
to
wasn't
the
their main
Empire
series, that'd be
across two
Xeno
different
Saga, but
eras
this was
of
like a
war.
series they did before they were. I think this was the last series
During
they
your
did before they were
travels,
bought
you'll
by
visit
Nintendo in
various locales
2007.
and team up with
So this was the
like-minded
last thing they
allies.
really did, that like before Xenoblade. The
Battles
game
are
thing, I
fought
think.
using cards called Magnus. Your attack
Never had a
power is
re-release to
determined
my
by the
knowledge,
attributes and
so-
combinations of your cards,
And obviously, the whole
which are
complication
randomly
with
dealt from the deck.
Nintendo owning the Monolith Soft and Bandai Namco
In
owning
these
the rights,
real-time
that's probably
battles,
complicated.
you'll need to
things,
make
but hey,
split-second decisions
it's here.
to edge closer to
again,
victory.
not something I'm personally
What
interested in, but I
revelations
know there
will
are
come
people
to
out there
light in
that
the
are pretty
skies
excited for
above
this.
and the lands below? Baten Kaitos 1 and 2
They don't
HD
even mention
Remastered
Monolith Soft anywhere,
soars
even
onto
though they're the ones
Nintendo
that made it.
Switch this summer. Dive into your new fantasy life.
Another level 5 game. Because yeah, Fantasy Life, for those of you who don't remember that game, it came out on the 3DS in like
Live the
2012.
life you want in a new Fantasy Life game. While exploring the once thriving
Level
island.
5 is coming back.
You'll meet
That's
a
2
mysterious
games. It's not
girl.
Yokai Watch. I know I haven't been into Yokai Watch in a
Then
long
travel
time, but
between
I would
past
still like
and
to see
present
Yokai Watch 4 come out in the
to
West.
make the
Even though
island
it's-
your own.
Actually, it might happen now. I don't know.
Become a
That's 2
woodcutter,
level 5 games. That's 2.
cook, blacksmith, paladin, magician,
I think this was also
and more.
rumored. Or at least I remember
Take on
seeing someone.
different roles to develop the island.
Again, not something I'm
How
personally
will you
interested in. I
rebuild?
know there are people out there that are gonna be excited for this.
This life is yours to live.
Why does that character look like Gloria from Sword and
After
Shield?
1,000
It's like
years,
chibi,
the restoration
but not
is about
the
to begin.
Diamond and Pearl chibi.
Fantasy Life I, the girl who steals time.
Wonder what? Okay, here we go. Here's Professor Layton? Jesus Christ. Now, okay, now this one, no, they're not gonna end on this. But, oh man. Man, level 5 is like, remember me? Right now, they're just coming back. Come on, give us Yokai Watch while you're at it.
Wave
Oh, never
4
mind, we
is
are getting it
racing
after
in.
all. Okay, never mind. Ooh. Okay, this is actually
Yoshi's
really
Island.
cool.
A brand new course.
I
is
don't know if
zooming
this
into
is
wave
already.
4
I
of
think
the
is this
Mario
already in
Kart
tour?
Deluxe
I don't even
Booster
know if
Course
it's in tour,
Pass
but I don't care.
DLC.
And we're getting a remix of the classic track. Okay, this track actually looks really cool though.
Birdo, who originally hit
We're
the
getting
track
Birdo.
in Mario
Wait, we're
Kart
getting
Double Dash,
characters?
is also
We're getting
being added to
characters in
Wave
this?
4.
I thought we weren't getting characters. I mean, I don't care about Birdo really, but like, we're getting new characters?
Wave 4 of the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
Okay, so they're
Booster
teasing
Course
us.
Pass
Yeah, they're not
DLC
showing us
for the
everything.
Mario Kart 8 Deluxe game races onto the Nintendo Switch system this spring.
But okay.
Active Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack members
Yoshi's
can enjoy
Island
this
track
DLC
actually looks
at
pretty
no
cool.
additional cost. The DLC can also be purchased on its own.
It's also a track that I don't think will be hurt too much by being only a tour for it. Okay, so now we're getting the obligatory, like, here's all the other stuff before we end on Zelda. They do this every direct, where they have like this little quick little blippity blip whatever, where they go through all the games they haven't talked about yet. And then they'll get to the, here's our one last thing. Because they're obviously going to show something, right? Like, obviously. So I think they showed basically everything everyone was expecting. Unless I'm missing something. Yeah, we're getting characters? I'm wondering what that might mean for waves 5 and 6. Maybe we'll get more characters back. I just realized I haven't been recording the stream this entire time. Why does that matter? Because then I don't have to download it and wait like hours for the servers to decide that I can download it. 'Cause that was a problem last time around where it took me forever to put the highlights out because I couldn't download the direct.
Thank you for staying with us so far. This will be our last segment.
Okay, here we go.
Please take a look.
Here we go. Here we go. It's time. Oh, there's the swirly thing from the E3 2019 trailer. Those are new enemies. There's the island. Whoa, that's all completely different.
Rise, rise.
That
my
entire area
sons.
was completely different.
Sweep over Hyrule
Eliminate this kingdom and her allies.
There's the Blood Moon. Also, there's a new shield.
No survivors.
Oh! Yeah, we're seeing new enemies. And we're seeing new locations. I'm definitely noticing some new locations. Whoa, look at that. Oh, there's the E3 2019 thing again.
But Link, I am not sure you'll be able to stop him.
So I'm guessing this is the main theme of the game. We heard this in the 2021 trailer too. Like, this is the main theme of the game, I'm guessing. Oh, auto-tracking arrows? Oh, look, you could grind? Okay, so now this is more like it. They're actually showing us stuff. So yeah, this is the main, like, music. This is the main thing. Oh, look at that! You can drive? Oh yeah, this is the floating thing from last time. Are they gonna drop it?
Please, lend him your power.
Oh look, there's the E3 2019 again. Well, kinda. Are they gonna say it? Are they gonna say it though?
That was The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom, the latest entry in the Legend of Zelda series.
They've already begun for a while. Okay,
In
show us the
addition to
collector's
standard
edition
version,
and show us the inevitable
collector's
price
edition of the
tag.
game containing various items will release on launch day. A new amiibo figure of Link
Yeah,
from this game
that's based
will
off, like, that
also be
figure that came
available
out a
on
while
the same
ago.
day. We hope you're looking forward to Link's latest grand adventure.
Are they gonna say it?
That's all for
We're not gonna
today's
say it.
Nintendo Direct. Thank you for watching.
Okay, so they didn't say it. But we're gonna check. We're gonna check. I want to see it for myself. We're gonna check. I want to see if that's actually true. Because they didn't say the price. Now, granted, they don't say the price most of the time when they do this stuff. But I want to see it for myself. Also, we're going to watch that trailer again. Because we got to watch it at least once. Again. Let's see if it's actually correct. Because they didn't say anything, and I'm wondering if that's on purpose. Oh yeah, they didn't say anything about the Splatfest. Huh. I just kind of realized that. Okay, so they basically showed everything, at least I can think of. Would have been nice to see a little more of the Mario Kart DLC, though. Yeah, very curious about Inkopolis, though. Okay, so let's go ahead. Let's see how quickly can they update. How quickly can they update this? Let's see if it actually is there. Because I want to see it for myself. Or maybe they haven't updated it that quickly. Because this is just the Zelda website. The website has not been updated yet with any of the new stuff. No, I'm not getting that collector's edition. I didn't even get the collector's edition for the last game. So I'm not bothering with that personally. But yeah, so that's the thing I want to see. Is I want to see. Yeah, we saw actually quite a bit of new stuff there. Let's see. Oh yeah, we gotta watch that again as well. But yeah, okay, level 5, that's probably the biggest surprise of the Direct for me, is level 5 is back. Like, they're back. Like, what? They've been out of the spotlight for a while, and now they come in with not 1, not 2, but 3 games, and one of them is a new Professor Layton, which is, like, probably their most recognizable series outside of Yokai Watch. Yeah, this right here is something. It's weird because they show you this, right? And you think they're gonna take you to the new expansion, but they don't. This apparently takes you, or at least as far as I can tell, it takes you to Well, then again, it does say ride rail, so I guess riding the rail over to Inkopolis makes sense. But yeah, this is actually really cool. As a Splatoon 1 OG from day one, I am very much looking forward to this. But I'm curious what you can actually do here. Like, it can't just be cosmetic, right? There has to actually be something of value here.
Introducing the Splatoon 3 Expansion Pass. This paid DLC includes 2 waves
Hold
of
on,
content.
I want to see if is it there. Hold on, let's go back. Go back. I see the man. Okay, you might be able to barely see it with all the compression, but I do see the manhole cover. Also, they have the Miiverse thing here as well. It's on the other side though. In the original, it was over here, I'm pretty sure, but they moved it over here for some reason. Not that it really matters that much, I guess, but just kind of an interesting thing to note.
This paid DLC includes 2 waves of content. The first wave is Inkopolis.
But
Make this splat-tastic place from the original.
wait, what is this building gonna do? Because in the original game, this building takes you to that like kind of that like little mini game where you can have like split screen or whatever, but it's not like a proper split screen. It's like this kind of weird side mode that they never brought back afterwards. Like, is that
Original Splatoon
still
game.
gonna be there, or is it gonna take you somewhere else, or what? Like, what does that mean, right?
Your stomping grounds. This is Booyah Base. It's got some pretty nifty weapons and gear. You might spot a few.
Okay. Okay, so I wasn't paying attention too much at this part. I noticed, oh, there's new people. Okay, so I'm guessing those are like Sheldon's like
familiar
nephews or
faces
something.
alongside new shopkeepers. Products here are the same as the ones in Splatsville.
Obviously,
So shop
anyone
wherever
that
your vibes
moved on to
are
doing
strongest.
something else in the future game isn't here
Salmon
anymore.
Run.
Also, this is a new store, right? They mentioned that there's a new. Wait, no, this isn't a new store. This is a Salmon Run. Now that's weird, right? Salmon Run in Splatoon 1. That's kind of it's not actually
Table
Splatoon
turf
1, but you know what I
battle.
mean. Oh, yeah, then we got the
The
card
show.
game, which I still haven't played, by the way, all these months later. Okay, so that was the actually, it's funny, it's filling the original role. I said this originally was a local multiplayer thing, but not local multiplayer as we think of it now. It was like this weird kind of side mode that didn't really matter. This is the actual like actual real local multiplayer they've had since the second game, but they're putting it in this building. Yeah, that makes perfect sense.
Joel. And Amiibo
Like, actually,
functionality
like,
all
genuinely,
work
that
in the
makes
same
sense.
way here too.
This is the part that's the weirdest thing to me, because it's like, wait, no, there are 3 sides still. I am so confused as to how this is gonna work.
The
And yeah, they
Sweet
have the
Sisters will
song and
also perform
everything.
here during Splatfests.
But like,
Need a mix of old school and freshness? Then head over to Inkopolis. The first
see, but the thing is, what I'm trying to figure out is there. I don't know. We need to
Wave
learn
of
more
this
about
paid
this. I'm
DLC
very
launches this
curious
spring.
about what exactly is in this. And then obviously we get the little blippity blip
what's
tease
this?
of the actual expansion. Except this is in Inkopolis Square from Splatoon 2, except it's all like snowy and stuff. And even then it's not exactly the same, because look at that. The entrance is completely different than it is in the original. Well, not in the original, but in the last game. But you can still see that's still here. All the shops are still there. You can see the Salmon Run area is still there. But this entire front portion is completely different. Also, is this Agent 8 or is it a new character? I'm guessing it's Agent 8. But we have no idea, obviously. Okay, hold on. They're showing little blippity blip things. I'm sure I could just wait and look at the website. Ah, go back. Hold on. Is it? Yeah. Then we get Pearl and Marina. Because obviously they're involved. Is it the same character? I'm guessing it is, because again, I don't know what else it would be. But, huh.
Wave 1
Yeah, that name is kind of weird. I understand the idea because, get it? They're octopuses and side order food. Like, I get it. I get the name, but that's not the name I would have chose. I don't know. I get the name, but I'm not really a big fan of it.
Wave 2 Side Order will launch in the future.
It's kind of odd they didn't just give us a release
The
date for
Splatoon 3
Higopolis.
expansion pass will be available later today.
Oh yeah,
on
okay. So
Nintendo eShop.
for context, the Splatoon 2 Octo expansion was $20, because this has two things. I'm guessing it's 30. I don't know that for sure, of course, but I'm guessing it's 30.
Shop.
Oh, right, because it ends right there. Okay, so let's go ahead and keep moving on here. Yeah, obviously, people are pretty excited for this. Yeah, I'm obviously, again, as a Splatoon 1 OG, I will take the blatant fan service. Because that's pretty much what it is, right? Don't they basically say, hey, you want to go back to the Splatoon 1 nostalgia? Well, here you go. Which I will 100% take, but I'm also very curious as to what it actually adds. Is it just a cosmetic thing? Like, is there not anything actually new there? It's just like, if you want to go back there, or is there actually something new? I don't know. We'll see. And then obviously the story DLC will be cool, or whatever. Okay. Oh yeah, I just realized they did not talk about the Mario movie at all. At all. Period. Which is a little surprising, but I don't know. Pikmin 4. We're not gonna watch this again, but I want to kind of see. It makes you feel like Pikmin. But yeah, obviously people are gonna be happy with that. All the comments are gonna be like, finally after 84 years or whatever the heck the thing is. Yeah, about bloody time. Actually, yeah, okay, I knew. Okay, there were people that were guessing it was going to be stealth dropped, but I knew it wouldn't because of the physical release. But that clearly didn't stop them from shadow dropping the. Wait, they don't have the trailer for Metroid yet? What? It's out of order. They have the Tears of official trailer 2. No, Nintendo. This is official trailer 3. I don't. Okay, this is something. Like, I get it. I understand there's a distinction between teaser and trailer, but to most people, that doesn't matter. Like, the E3 2019 teaser is the first trailer. So that means the E3 2021 one was the second trailer, and then if you want to count it, it wasn't really a trailer, but that little blip we got in September, I guess, could be a third. Like, the way they're labeling these is kind of, like, weird. I assume the first trailer. Wait, whoa! Now this is very, 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 very interesting. This trailer can be enjoyed with 5.1 surround sound. What? What? That is so weird. That's cool, but also like, what? I have never, ever seen them even so much as suggest that surround sound even exists. Ever. I mean, it's a thing on the Switch. I know Nintendo games support it, but like, what? Like, they really want... like, what? Okay. Okay, so let's go ahead and watch this again. That's so weird. Because, yeah, YouTube does support surround sound. I don't have a surround sound set up though, so that doesn't really affect. Oh man, higher bit rate. This is not Nintendo's fault. This is YouTube's fault. But I really do not. I've said this before, but I really do not like how compressed YouTube's 1080p quality is. Like, you gotta have at least 1440p if you want decent image quality, in my opinion, on YouTube. Which is actually one of the reasons why I'm not sure if anyone really noticed, but yesterday when I put up the Nincast, did anyone notice what resolution it was? That's right, even though it does not matter literally at all for what the game actually is. Sorry, for what the game actually is. For what the video is, because it's just a picture. I actually rendered it in 1440p. 1440p 24, since there's no point in having anything higher than that, because it's, again, it's still image, but I actually rendered it at 1440p. Even though I didn't need to, but I just felt like it, because I think I want everything going forward to be at least 1440p, including the shorts, by the way. So whenever I do another short, it'll probably be 1440p. I won't do 4K, because that's not going to be worth it for a short. Same for the Nincast. I actually did a test run rendering that last video, that last discussion, and I actually tested to see how much time I'd be losing by rendering at 4K versus 1440p versus 1080p. And 1440p was like maybe a minute or two longer than 1080p. But, like, 4K was, like, double the size. It was, like, not double the size. It was double the render time. It's, like, that's not worth it, especially for something that does not need to be 4K whatsoever and is not important. So here's what we're going to do. The Nincast, stream highlights, anything that, like, any stuff like that will be at least 1440p. We'll do 1440p for... We'll do 1440p for... what else is there? I forget. Okay, the main videos will be 4K whenever I get around to doing those again. But everything else that isn't like super important will be at least 1440p. I want to ditch 1080p entirely, honestly, because the bitrate just isn't there. But that's a whole other conversation, anyways. But yeah, the bitrate on this, like, all these dark scenes are so blocky because of the bitrate. Is this even AV1? Not that that's going to save it, necessarily. I'm just curious. It's VP9. But yeah, this is all completely different right here.
Rise, rise, my servants.
You got like is
Sweep
that
over
Ghidorah?
Hyrule. Eliminate
Godzilla
this
right there?
kingdom and her allies. Leave no survivors.
How long is this trailer anyway? It's 2 minutes? Okay, that's definitely longer than the last ones. Okay, so hold on, let's go back. Go back. Okay, this. Where is this? Okay, I'm guessing this is in the Yiga's place, because you can see their symbol. Yeah, that's a new enemy right there. This grass is completely different. Notice the pattern on the grass is completely different. Yeah, that's a new enemy, obviously. I think this is on the floating island. I can tell this is on a floating island.
But Link, I am not sure you'll be able to stop him.
Yeah, so did you see it right there? Go back. See, yeah, look. I think that's the area we were just seeing earlier. Yeah, that's a new type of arrow right there. It's like a seeking arrow to these like new like flying enemies. Oh yeah, look, he has the arm from the earlier trailers. I mean, of course he does. Yeah, this is new right here as well. Okay, so so you can see a bunch of floating bits over there, but not anywhere else. Interesting. Maybe more of them show up as you progress through the game or something. Wait, hold on. This is an underground area. Hold on. Hold on. This is an underground area. Now, they didn't specifically show that much of this, but what's one of the big things people have been talking about forever? There's going to be an underground area. There's going to be an underground area. There's going to be an underground area. Well, this could just be a cave. This could just be nothing. But I don't recognize this location. Also, that's new. We got like one of these enemies, but it's got the like the Luminos stones or whatever it's called. This is the Great Plateau, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, visually speaking, obviously the trailer is compressed, but this is basically what you'd expect. It's basically Breath of the Wild. What a surprise. It looks like it runs okay. I'm not seeing any frame drops, at least in this particular trailer. Yeah, look at that. We got this huge, like, kind of column going right here. Okay, so you can, like, find parts, and you can, like, build this thing? Okay. Yeah, this is totally the main theme. This is totally the main theme. I mean, it was probably going to be that back at E3 2021, but this is definitely the theme. If they're playing it again, it's like, okay, no, this is the main theme of Tears of the Kingdom. 100%.
Please, lend him your power.
Then yeah, we get this shot, which is obviously built upon the shot we saw back in 2019. Alrighty then, so we actually saw a decent amount of new stuff there. Now, is that enough new stuff? I don't know, but they definitely showed more than we've seen before. Let's see if that Prime trailer is up yet. Is it up yet? No? Really? No Prime trailer? Nah, let's just get the obligatory thing out of the way. Oh yeah, let's go ahead and see if the website's been updated. Let's just get this out of the way, right? Let's see if it's actually there. I'm guessing at this point it is, but let's just go ahead and see it. Let's just get it out of the way, right? Well, there it is. Now, let's see if that's true for the other websites. Now, here's the interesting thing. I already have a way of getting around this. Because I was already going to use Amazon points to make up for the fact that I wasn't going to have enough anyway. Okay, it's not there. It's not there. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Where is Best Buy? It might be on Best Buy. See new... No. That was Hogwarts Legacy. Wait a second. We didn't see Hogwarts Legacy. Odd. Okay, well, there it is again. No box art, though. Well, I can't say I'm thrilled about that. I'm not thrilled about that. I think they should have waited until next generation to do it. I mean, I'd rather they not do it at all, but if they're gonna do it, they should have waited. What else was it? There was another website. What was it? What was the website? Why am I forgetting? Oh. Because I heard this one also got taken down. Okay, that's just the... Did I not have it on here? It's not on here. Oh, no, it is. It's still $59.99 here, but I'm guessing they just haven't updated it yet. What was I gonna go next? Oh wait, we haven't seen the Prime trailer yet. I want to look at that Prime trailer. How is it not up on the channel yet? That's so weird. Especially when it's out, like, right now. Wait, hold on. I'm curious. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, you know what? Credit where credit is due. They actually had some restraint. They actually had a restraint with the pricing. I'm gonna give them credit for that. Everyone expected this to be $60. Because, of course it would be. But they actually had some restraint. They didn't have restraint on Tears of the Kingdom, but they had restraint on this. Okay, so that's actually pretty cool. I mean, the fact that it's out right now is obviously cool, but the fact that it's also only $40 is like, that's more like it. That's what all these remasters and ports should be. It should be $40. That's better. Oh yeah, of course they have a sale going on right now for Breath of the Wild. I wonder why. Play Breath of the Wild because the new one's coming out. Yeah, so... So that's kind of an interesting dichotomy there. It's like, look, Metroid is only 40, but then Zelda is 70. What's the word, darn it? There's a saying for this. What's the saying? The website has still not been updated. What's the saying? I forget the saying, whatever. Okay, so let's go ahead and watch this one more time. This is not the official upload, so it probably won't look as good, but again, the bitrate problem I mentioned earlier. So yeah, it's 60 FPS. The classic track everyone knows from Subspace, not the actual game itself. Maybe that's just a smash in me talking. I haven't played any of these games, for the record. I know I said that earlier, but I haven't. But this does actually look cool. They didn't say a word about Metroid Prime 4, not even the obligatory please stay tuned. They didn't mention it at all.
The first Metroid Prime game,
but I don't think anyone's going to be complaining about that when we got
this. Has been remastered for Nintendo Switch.
At least they gave us something, right?
From the perspective of Samus Aran.
Not Prime 4 something, but it's something something.
To this alien planet
it actually looks really good.
Visors
like again, they call it remaster, but this is a remake.
They'll help you discover
or it's a graphical
on how to progress.
It's not just the Wii game or GameCube game, rather. Well, no, they'd use the trilogy
on
version.
The situation, a certain visor may be required. When hostile creatures attack, keep them in your sights with the lock-on feature. Then fight back with beams, missiles, bombs, and more. This remaster adds new dual-stick controls, allowing you to move around while separately changing your point of view. You can also select a control style that recreates the feel of the original game, among other control options.
Okay, so here's what I'm guessing the control options are going to be. It's going to be modern control option as the default, GameCube control option, like not the actual GameCube controller, that probably won't work, but like the GameCube styled controls. And then they'll have like, if you want to use the Joy-Con as like a Wii remote, you can play it like you would the Trilogy or something. That's my guess.
Or with your preferred playstyle. The digital version of Metroid Prime.
See, I could
Remastered.
tell they were gonna shadow drop it the second they would stop holding back the release date. When they did this, I'm like, oh wait, are they gonna shadow drop it? Because why else would you hold the release date like this unless it's gonna be right now?
Launches on Nintendo eShop later today. The physical version of the game.
But there is a physical version. So if you want to play it now, you can play it now. But if you want to wait a few weeks, you can wait a few weeks. So yeah, that's yeah, so that's so yeah, that looks good. I can tell that's like a proper modern version right there. And the fact that it's out right now is like, I mean, again, like Arlo's probably playing it as we speak. But how is it not on the darn page yet? It's on here. Metroid Prime 4 first look. What is, yeah. Only 40. I wasn't expecting that. Only $40. Only. Yeah, that's just so interesting. It's like Tears of the Kingdom 70, but then also Metroid Prime 40? It's like really weird. I mean, I'll take it, I guess, but it's just weird. It's weird. Okay, so yeah. I think we've seen pretty much everything. Oh, they put Bayonetta before they put Metroid. Okay, so I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, I don't know. I guess it went about as I expected. That's really all I can really say about it, honestly. For me, a direct does not fail if there is something of value in it, and there's almost always something of value in it. That Inkopolis DLC, the fact that we're getting Game Boy Advance, as well as, of course, a new Zelda trailer, you know, is it the best thing ever? No, but I can't say we got nothing out of it, you know? We got oh yeah, Metroid Prime. That's also a big one right there. We got Metroid Prime. Not the trilogy, but we did get at least a remake, which, again, has been rumored for forever. I don't know. I guess overall, I'd say the Direct was okay, but we definitely got some good stuff in it. That Inkopolis thing I'm looking forward to. It's cool that we're getting Prime. Prime Remake is already out, basically. And Zelda? I'm definitely looking forward to it more now than I was, like, an hour ago. However, a part of me is curious how many floating islands there will be, because it didn't look like there would be that many. But maybe that's just because they haven't shown up yet or something. I don't know. We really won't know until the game is out. But yeah, but thankfully, I have a way of getting around that $70 price tag. Because once this comes back up and it actually has the box art and everything, I have a bunch of Amazon credits I can use. So I can mitigate the $70 price tag. So I'll really only be paying like $50 or something like that. So that's kind of neat. I can technically mitigate the price tag like that, but that makes me very curious though about what things are going to be like for the future, because it's like, what games are they going to push their luck with, right? Like Tears of the Kingdom is a game that will not be hurt by a $70 price tag. But if they try doing that with like Kirby or like Pikmin even. I actually don't know. Does Pikmin even have pre-orders up? We can check. Something even lower than that, like one of the sports games, right? Like, you know, Mario Baseball, $70. Like, could you imagine the backlash that would cause, right? Like, In fact, let's check. And I suck at that. Dang it, why new Zelda is trending on Amazon? Why am I not surprised? Dang it, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, Pikmin. It got a release date. No? Not yet? Alright, so I want to see if that's 70. I don't think it is, but man, it'd be funny if it was. Yeah, 2015, guys, 2015. Yeah. Okay, I think Tears of the Kingdom is the only one, but yeah, so I'm going to take that. Now, the fact that they also made Metroid Prime $40 has me hoping that they actually have thought for a second about how they should be pricing their games. Now, obviously, the $70, you could argue, contradicts that. But for what it's worth, I'm not saying you have to agree with it. I don't like it either. But at least if they're going to charge $70, they're charging it for something that's quote-unquote worth it. But, like, they want to charge $70 for, like, a sports game? People would laugh them out of the room. People already don't like that they're $60 as is, let alone $70. So here's my prediction going forward. All of their heavy hitters will be $70, but everything else will stay at $60 or lower. So when the next Smash comes out, that'll be $70. When the next 3D Mario comes out, that'll be $70. But Splatoon they might keep at 60. Kirby they'll keep at 60. Like all of their like quote unquote like the series that aren't like their super top hit. I don't know. This is just me guessing, right? I have no clue. We haven't seen Pikmin 4's price. We haven't seen it. For all we know, it's 70. I doubt it, but for all we know, it's 70. Yeah, that's a big one right there. Okay, here we go. The website's finally been updated. Okay, so they're considering... Which trailer are they considering the first one? This is considered the first one, apparently. This is the one from September. So to Nintendo, this is the first one, and this is the second one. Even though, in reality, this is the third trailer, and this is the fourth trailer, but what do I know? Okay, so to everyone that was like, oh, they brought back the Nintendo Switch game vouchers thing to, like, soften the blow of the price tag, well, congratulations, you were correct. Because that's the only reason I could think of for bringing it. I mean, I never used this because I don't buy these games physically. That's right, I don't buy them digitally. I want physical copies. But yeah, see where it all began. You can pre-order digitally. Yeah, it just takes us to that thing. I gotta. Why does Edge do that? Dang it, I'm gonna have to blur that out later. It also showed up earlier as well. Dang it. Could you not dox me, Edge, please? Oh, I'm gonna have to go in and blur that out. Actually, no, I probably won't because. Well, actually, no, I will. Because I was thinking of something else. Game size 18.2. Compared to where is the original? Why is it not on here? I want to see what the game size difference is because I'm curious. Oh, that's the bundle. No, where's the actual just game? Okay, so it's not that much bigger in terms of game size, which isn't surprising because, again, same overworld. Country of origin, Japan. Whoa, no, really? This Japanese game is made by... So, yeah, that's definitely going to be a hard pill to swallow, I think, for some people. It's going to be that price tag, which I'm not thrilled with. And I will definitely be mitigating it by using Amazon points to get around it. Which, to be fair, I would have already done even if it was 60. But now it's like, oh, I'm definitely using those now. But, so for me, it'll only end up being like 50-something. So that's okay, I guess. But obviously, yeah, this is this one right here. I know, like, it's funny, because I was of the opinion that they would not do this until the start of the next generation, and even then it was a 50-50. But clearly, I was wrong. But we also don't know if every game is going to be like this. That's the one thing we don't know yet. Is this just going to be for the big games, or are they going to try and do that for everything? Because so far they haven't. Because again, Metroid Prime is only 40. Which is surprising, because you'd think it'd be 60, because it's Nintendo. But it's weird. It's weird how it's like, this game is 70, but then this game is 40. It's like, it's weird. It's weird. So yeah, that's definitely going to be a hot topic without question. Okay, is it up yet? We've already watched it. We're not going to watch it again, but I guess we can look through this a little bit again. Okay, I know I'm dragging the stream out. I know I'm dragging the stream out right now. I know. We're almost done. We're almost done.
Game Boy games are being added to Nintendo Switch Online. On Nintendo Switch, you can play these games anytime, anywhere.
Okay, let's see what the comments are. I'm curious. Allier? Like, the actual Allier? Yep. What? Okay, that's weird. I wouldn't get your hopes up for that. Pause. I wouldn't get your hopes up for that, John. Anything's possible, but I don't know about that. Mario and Luigi is cool. It's not a new game, but I'm surprised they're doing anything with it at all, honestly, at this point. But the big thing that is going to hold this back is the lack of Pokemon. But the thing is, but I don't think that's going to happen because the Pokemon Company just isn't going to want to give away a game like that for free, basically. But they're also not going to sell it because the Virtual Console doesn't exist on the Switch, even though it should. Professor Layton, everyone's going to be like, new Professor Layton, woohoo! Yeah, level 5, they're like a thing again. Like, what? Yokai Watch 4? Maybe it's possible? Probably not, but you never know. Okay, I think we've seen enough. So, pros. We got to see more Pikmin. We got to see that Splatoon stuff. We got to see Metroid Prime Remaster Shadow Drop for only $40. We got to see a little bit of that Yoshi. Oh yeah, the Yoshi's Island track. I want to see that again. Does Game Explain have a thing for it? I want to look at this again. Does this actually look really good? And this is also a track that I don't think is going to be held back that much by being a tour port, right? That's the big problem, right, with these, is that they're tour ports. They've gotten better as it's gone along, but this one actually looks pretty
A brand new course is...
You can still tell it's a tour port. Like, for example, the rocks, that's tour, that's tour. You can tell it's a tour port. It hasn't changed,
Mario
but
Kart
this
8 Deluxe
actually does
Booster
look
Course
pretty
Pass
good
DLC.
for a tour port.
Birdo,
But then, yeah, apparently we're bringing back characters 4 waves in.
originally hit the track in Mario Kart Double Dash, is also being added to Wave 4. Wave 4 of the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass DLC for the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe game.
Okay, so yeah, there's really not much to look at, but that's cool. I wish we could have seen more, though. But yeah, that's a track that, you know, it's from Yoshi's Island, a game with a very unique aesthetic, so that one will probably hold up better. That one will probably hold up better than other tracks, but obviously would have been nice to see it, you know, in the actual art style. Okay, I think that's basically it. So I'd say the biggest downside of the Direct itself is they basically followed the structure that I think doesn't work super well, which is we'll have first party thing, and then we'll have like a big chunk of third party, then first party, then big chunk of... Then again, there's only so many first party things they can show, I guess. I don't know, I think they could have structured that better. And then obviously the $70. I mean, granted, the $70 was not in the Direct, but that's gonna hold it back, I think, for people in the long run. When people think back to this, they're gonna be like, oh yeah, we got to see the new Zelda trailer, and that looked cool, but also $70. So yeah, that's obviously going to be probably the biggest con coming out of this entire event, is going to be the $70, which, again, I'm not thrilled with, but at the same time, it's also like... you know, it's like, I don't know. Again, I'm going to work my way around it using Amazon points to knock that down to like 50, which again, I would have already done anyway, but now it's like even more of a pro. Since Amazon stuff is like basically just, so if you're wondering what I mean by Amazon points, so I use Bing and Edge, if you couldn't tell. Yes, I actually use those things. And because of that, I get extra Microsoft points on top of the Microsoft points you would already get for searching and stuff like that. And that builds up over time. And once you get enough points, you can redeem stuff. And one of the things you can redeem is Amazon gift cards. So what I've done over the last few years is I've built up a ton of points, and then I spend it on like a game or something that I don't want to spend any real money on. And I've done this for some games, like for example, Persona 5 Royal, Persona 5 Strikers. I actually bought entirely with I bought those entirely with Amazon points. Yeah, so that's two $60 games entirely with Amazon points. Or at least I think it was entirely with Amazon points. I know one of them definitely was. I also used Amazon points to buy Splatoon 3, or at least a good... I think I spent like... how many points? It wasn't the entire game. I think I spent like $40 worth of Amazon... $40 worth of Microsoft points to get a Splatoon 3, because I didn't have enough at that point. So... yeah, So yeah, that's definitely going to be a hot topic right there, and yeah, I'm not thrilled with it, but also like, what are we gonna do, right? That's the conundrum. Again, it's that thing I said way earlier, where it's like they got us, right? Because we have to play this game, and we're gonna play this game, so our only option is to just kind of deal with it. At least for like the big games, like, you know, for those smaller releases, that'll probably make a bigger, that'll be a bigger problem. But I don't think for the bigger releases it's going to matter in the grand scheme of things. I think people will eventually get over it. Again, not saying you have to like it. I don't like it, but I'm also going to acknowledge the reality of the situation. So, yeah, overall, it's about what you expect. It was alright, I guess. Could have been structured better. But there was some good stuff in there. Metroid, Splatoon, Zelda trailer, all that stuff. So yeah, I guess that's gonna be it then. Well, how long is it gonna take me to put up the highlights? Yeah, who knows. And then I have to go back and use the blur tool to blur out the darn emails because Edge keeps. I need to find a way to turn off that thing for Edge so it doesn't show that on streams. But anyways, that's gonna be it. So yeah, I guess that's gonna be it. So thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for the highlights. Probably on the secondary channel, but we'll see. Maybe I'll put it on the main channel for all I know. And yeah, I guess it's gonna be it. So with that being said, this is Logan59XP, and I'll see you guys next time.